G'day everyone, Jaimunji here from Metal on Tap, and we are back once again with a brand new Windwaker reaction. I am absolutely pumped for this, and I'm even more pumped I got through that intro. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I've come down with the flu, and that was my 5th take, and I was like, I don't know if this is going to happen today, but I want to do the video. I can't let this go by, and so far, so good. So everyone, hands together to see if I can make it to the end. Actually, no, hands apart, give me your energy. Feed me through this, feed me through to this. But no, I will always be back with another Wind Waker reaction. Generally one of my favourite bands and one of the most fun bands you can listen to or go see live from Australia. So yes, we've got Closer today. Now I don't think it's the cover of the Nine Inch Nails song, but could you imagine? Could you imagine Wind Waker doing that? Yeah, let that sink in. But anyway, in all seriousness, I am fighting against the clock, and I am fighting for my urge just to listen to this, to be honest with you. We've got some nice little polka dots there. I had to double check to make sure my vision wasn't going, and no, that is the beginning of the video. So I'm going to chuck my headphones on. You're going to hit subscribe. And let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes I feel like I'm slipping up, yeah, but this time I'm not giving up. Can we hold on tight, get a little bit closer? No, I'm growing tired from all the weight on my shoulders. Every part of me is dead, holding on to my last breath. Can we hold on tight, get a little bit closer?
Sorry to cut you off, Liam. Different of what I was expecting. I guess that's the thing with Wind Waker. I forget that they can kind of be a bit more serious, if you will. Because a lot of their songs are just so boppy and so fun. Not silly like Electric Callboy, but just, I don't know, like a kid with too much sugar is how I'd like to describe him sometimes. But this, yeah, very different. More heartfelt. The video is beautiful. The beginning, the synths, or whatever he was using on his little keypad there, almost sound like a Japanese flute. I don't know if that's where they got the sample from, but nice touch, nice touch. If I remember the name of the Japanese flute, I would tell you, but I do not. I do not. Do I look like a well-versed man? I wouldn't think so. But no, this is generally take me back because, you know, you never know if you're going to get something heavy with them or super boppy, but they do have moments like this on all their releases, and yeah, you just kind of forget, but so far, so good. I'm liking it. It's more chill, if you will, but in a good way.
I remember when things were so bleak. I turned a new page but found a blank sheet. Cause it's hard to see the good in anything when you share a body with your enemy. When we cursed before we started, thought it'd be easier but it's harder. Sometimes I feel like I'm slipping up, yeah, but this time I'm not giving up.
Here we go.
Hold my head under the water till I drown these thoughts and kill them off. Kill them off. With a heart full of lies and a broken spine, I can't
Okay, no, I'm not skipping over that. I thought to myself, oh, let it go to the end because I had something to say, which I will touch on at the end. But goddamn, I was not expecting it to get heavy. I thought we were just going to go into that nice little lull. I didn't think there was going to be any rapping, any screaming, nothing like that. And then boom, The riff kicks in. Liam absolutely unleashes it as well. Bit deeper than he normally does with his screams too, unless you're thinking of the wall. But yeah, took me off guard, but it suited the song so much as well. Because like I said, it is a bit softer, but the lyrics in this as well. A lot more personal connection. I'd love to pull up the actual lyric sheet and read along with it. Maybe I'll do that afterwards if I can find them. But yeah, it's good. Sometimes you need that sad boy metalcore song. That's what this is kind of leaning into, and I say that with the utmost compliments. I love a good sad boy metalcore song, and this is what we got here, and I just did not expect that today. So they can be super hyperactive and fun and silly, but at the same time, there's heart. There is heart, and I'm really enjoying this. And pay attention to this last chorus, because I was the second last chorus we just listened to then. This is the Get the Lights Out song, and I've got a feeling if they can close it here, they can close it. This is where he asks, everyone get the lights out, wave back side to side. I've got a feeling. Got a feeling. Do not let me down.
Once I get a little bit closer. No, I'm growing inside from all the weight on my shoulders. Every part of me is dead, holding on to my last breath. Can we hold on tight, get a little bit closer? Every part of me is dead, holding on to my last breath. Can we hold on tight, get a little bit closer?
I like that. I like that. We'll leave it there. We'll leave you there, Liam. Awesome track. It's not what I was expecting at all, but pleasantly surprised in the absolute best way. But that is that chorus. Yeah, that's the big hand wave. Guys, you got to do that live. Trust me, it'll look brilliant. Yeah, awesome. Breakdown was awesome. I never have a really bad thing to say about Windwaker, to be honest with you. Even when the last album came out, Hyperviolence, I listened to every track on that. I'm like, damn, some of these should have been singles. But then I looked at what were singles, and I'm like, I don't want any of them not to be the singles either. You can't do an Electric Callboy and put a video out to every song, and you don't necessarily want that either. You need some hidden gems there at the end of the day. But that was good. That was special. That was special. I think this one's going to take off. I really do. I think this is one of those ones where people are going to be like, "What damn?" Because this is, it's going to be added to fresh new releases, fresh new metal music, and it's going to catch a lot of new listeners' ears. I really think so. I think this is a really good evolutionary step for Windwaker, and I love to hear it. I love to hear something just a little bit different, but still unmistakably feel like them. So well done, guys. Well done to everyone involved. That was fucking sick. That was absolutely sick. So I'm going to leave it there. If you want more details on what you can find Windwaker stuff, I will have that in the description. I was going to say comments. I always say comments. I never put anything in the comments. It's always in the description of the video. So check the description. I actually do put shit in there. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. And until next time, I've been Jaimunji, and y'all have a bloody good one. No, I don't know. I normally say hit subscribe here, and I was going to say something clever, but it's lost to me. Flu brain.